So we've already covered the Bison football team won another national championship. So then what was next then for the players? Well, three now former players got an opportunity to get their talents evaluated by NFL scouts. Edge rusher Derek Tuska and tight end Ben Ellefson got to play in the East-West Shrine Bowl on January 18th in St. Petersburg, Florida. Neither player played much, but both got into the stat sheet. Tuska recorded 1 tackle on defense, and Ellefson had 1 catch for 9 yards for the West team. Also, former cornerback Marquise Bridges got a chance to play in the Hula Bowl January 26th in Honolulu. Bridges was also representing the West in that game, but no stats are available. Stick with Bison Information Network for the latest on these potential pro Bison. As for the rest of the team, they received quite the welcome home. At halftime of the men's basketball game January 25th, team members poured onto the floor with all 8 of the program's FCS championship trophies. Quarterback Trey Lance also received his Offensive Player of the Year trophy, the Walter Payton Trophy, that he earned back on January 10th. Both Lance and head coach Matt Entz got to address the fans on all the team's accomplishments.
Hey, everything you guys do for us, making this the best college football program in the country. We're going to continue to represent the state of North Dakota and North Dakota State in the very best manner.
For all you guys' love and support, we really do appreciate it. I know sometimes it goes unnoticed, but we love you guys. I just want to say thank you to my teammates, my family, and everyone that supported us. Go Bison.
Entz was also named the AFCA FCS Coach of the Year. Summer League play has started strong for the Bison men's basketball team, looking to reclaim a spot in the Big Dance. After an 8-5 start to the season out of conference, NDSU is currently 8-2 against conference teams following an 86-78 road win against Omaha last night. Vinny Shaheed and Tyson Ward combined for 48 points and 12 rebounds in the victory. 3 Bison players are averaging double digits per game, led by Shaheed's 17.5 per game. After a stretch of 4 of 5 games away from home, the Bison are back at the Shields Center against Oral Roberts at 1 o'clock on Saturday. January was easily the most successful month of the season so far for Jory Collins and the NDSU women's basketball team, and the last time the team played at home against Denver, they left a positive impression. The Bison had already given up 91 points to the Pioneers in their Summit League opener, but allowed just 33 in the first half here. Denver would go on a 10-2 run in the third quarter as this 3 from Megan Boyd put the Pioneers ahead 49-41. But NDSU's been resilient this season. Here comes a nice pass here from Emily Dietz to a cutting Riley Nudell. Count the basket and the foul. The Bison would take the lead in the fourth quarter, but it wouldn't last long though, as this teardrop on a handoff from Boyd drops on the baseline, and Denver's up by 6 late in the game. But NDSU though, they keep hanging around. Emily Dietz was money all night. She gets the pass down low. This shot ties it at 69, and this game would head to overtime. And in the extra period, the Bison would cash in. From down low, the freshman Ryan Cobbins goes up and under, good plus the foul. The Bison won this one 85-80 and are currently 3 of 5 winners entering tonight. At the time of this broadcast, they are leading Omaha late in the fourth quarter. Earlier today, the Minnesota Timberwolves made the acquisition it couldn't make back in July. The team has traded for Golden State Warriors guard D'Angelo Russell. Here's what exchanged hands in this trade. The Timberwolves acquired Russell and 2 bench players from the Warriors in exchange for former #1 overall pick Andrew Wiggins. Minnesota also sent 2 draft picks to Golden State in the deal. Russell was an All-Star in 2019, and this will be the 4th team of his professional career. And lastly, before we head to break, it would be remiss for us to not address one of the most shocking and heartbreaking headlines of the sports world in the last 2 months. Former Los Angeles Laker and future Basketball Hall of Famer Kobe Bryant passed away January 26th in a helicopter crash near Los Angeles. Bryant was traveling with his daughter Gianna and 7 other passengers on their way to a basketball game. None of the passengers survived the crash. Bryant will forever be remembered, not just for his athletic ability and achievements, but also his Black Mamba never-give-up mentality that inspired millions. This a sobering reminder to hold loved ones dear and cherish them for as long as possible.